Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. For those of you who are new here, my name is Chido, and to all my channel subscribers, hi, how are you? What's good? What's popping? I've missed you and I know you missed me too, but I'm here now. And it's a new year. Happy New Year to everybody. I hope you guys had a very amazing festive season. I know I had a very laid back one, but I needed it because there was a lot going on that one day I'll be able to tell you guys about, but not today. Okay, today is not that day. So anyway, so today's video is, I honestly have been racking my brain about what to make my first video of 2022 to be, and I think it's only right that I start this year on a good note. So today's not going to be a vlog, it's not going to be a couple funny video or whatever, it's just going to be me talking because I love talking. So, anyway, I just wanted to talk about basically a recap of my 2021. In the midst of all of that chaos and that darkness and just sadness and stuff, I learned a lot of things, and I'm just going to recap all of that with you guys because, you know, not that you asked, but I'm here now and we're just going to do it. So one of the greatest things I learned in 2021, unfortunately, was life actually really does come to an end, and it's not just all going to be I don't know, you know, I think for the most part, I think up until the loss of my dad, I don't think my mind had fully registered with what death can do, and that is really actually tangible. You know, when you have something for a very long time, you tend to, I don't want to say take advantage of it, but you tend to get very comfortable, and because of that, a lot of the time we don't take a lot of risks and we don't actually go after what we really want because of the level of comfortability that we're in. I guess that's why they always say pressure makes diamonds are made in pressure or something like that. I don't know, whatever it is, right? Or when you hit rock bottom, there's nowhere else for you to go, so the only way is up or whatever, you know, those funny statements. But it's easier said than done. And during my grieving process, which I think for the most part was a gradual on and off thing, I'd have days and months where I'd be okay, and then I'd have days and weeks and months where I'd just be completely just out of it, right? But for the most part, it taught me a lot of things. It taught me not to be so bothered and concerned about what everybody else is doing or what other people think about your life and what you're doing, because if you aren't living your life for you and you're not completely happy with who you are and where you're at and what you're doing, you always just feel substandard. You won't really fully be tapping into your own purpose because you won't be happy. And at the end of the day, that's really all that matters, learning the art of being unbothered. So I feel you know, if you take anything away from this entire video, take away the fact that you really need to master the art of being unbothered. And doing that means literally not caring what anybody else thinks. IDC what they tell you, just don't care. Because a lot of the times we stop ourselves or we convince ourselves that something isn't right for us, not because it's what we believe, but because you aren't too sure of what your parents will think, your friends, your family, or people, or whatever. And that holds you back from actually reaching your complete and true potential. And you know, the thing is, most of the time it's the things that we are afraid of the most and the things that freak us out the most that usually are what's best for us. That's one thing. Then another thing that I learned from 2021 was we need to learn to take accountability.
Some of y'all about to be real mad at me, but it must be said.
For the most part, you really are where you are in life because you refuse to take accountability for your role. It's literally all on you. And I'm not saying that your circumstances or life doesn't get in the way and things don't shift things and cause certain things to happen, but for the most part, we really are the authors of our own fate, because sometimes I think it's easy to blame your surroundings and your upbringing and everybody else or whoever for why you're not in a certain place or doing something that you really want to do. But at the end of the day, as we grow older, especially because for the most part we're all adults, you have to take accountability. And you know, I think it was a pastor who once said, I think it was Mike Todd, who was God can't bless what you pretend to be. And if you don't take accountability for your actions and the choices you've made, God can never bless or fix whatever it is that's happening in your life. Because if I walk around continuously saying everything that's happening in my life, say it's Funkai's fault or whatever, right? How does God fix it, or how does he bless it if I can't even come to him in honesty and be like, you know what, God, I made a mistake here and I did something that I wasn't supposed to and I need your help, you know? Like, so I think that one of the lessons that we need to learn that's very, very vital, and the sooner you learn it the better, is to take accountability for the things that are happening in and around your life, because it's not your fault that certain things have happened to you, but how you respond to them is 100% on you. Don't be too trusting. Not everybody who comes and smiles at you and calls themselves your friend is your friend, okay? Some of these people, honestly, don't be so shocked, and don't actually think that the devil is not beyond using someone who's always been in your life for like 10 years or 20 years or 15 years, or someone who seems and appears to be sweet and like with good intentions, to destroy your purpose and to misguide you from what you're supposed to be doing in life. Not everybody who comes and smiles at you is your friend, okay? Hence the term wolf in sheep's clothing, okay? Most of the time the devil will use people in your life to distract you from your purpose. Like, and I think that sometimes that's why we need to be very, very careful about who has our ear and who we tell things. Like, when you guys are making your goals and your vision board for this year, please be very careful about who you tell things to, because not everybody who you're gonna speak to and tell things to is going to be happy for you. Okay, good. So anyway, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and thank you so much for watching. If you've watched to the end, you're a real G and you're a rider, and I appreciate you and I love you. But I know you're bored, so you can just watch another one of my fun videos to just remind yourself that, you know, I'm that girl. So anyway, I love you guys so much. I hope you have an amazing, blessed week, and I will catch you guys next time. Bye.